in volume 1 under the mapping relationship, you will have the relationship 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to 1. I had grouped it under the database chapter. So what are the types of relationship we will have? We will divide it into 4. First one we call 1 to 1. We call it 1 to 1. Watch it later, you can take down. Under 1 to 1 like this we create a link. The end of any connection always we call node. According to institute material, it is a relationship between child and mother. A child can have only one mother. According to institute material, another relationship is relationship between one wife, one husband in a monogamous society, not bigamy and other. It is a relationship between what we said like husband and wife also. We say in a monogamous society. Now what are the relationship here we can get? You can get the database like text database, image database. Remember text and image will be there in all. Okay. Apart from this, what other I get is, I call it as end user database. Always I'll provide you some circles adjacent for you to remember, not part of the answer. What is this one? You see, selling only Sony TV. That is, a shop sells only Sony TV. So what do they buy from Sony company? Only Sony television. Relationship between them and other only on Sony TV. Other one, right, you see. Next one, one to many. One database accessible by other. Now watch it. I am doing one thing. You should not draw like that, remember. Now you need to draw only like this. Not my handwriting. Okay. The format, right, what we specify. That is, every node should get connected only to the higher node. Bottom what I draw is wrong. Like this you should not draw. Because why means, this node is connected to adjacent node. Okay, every node can connect only to the higher node, not to the adjacent node. So while drawing you need to consider to use right only, every node should connect only to the higher node. Now what is this example you see? One sales transaction occurs. I need to record this in a file which I call it as the accounts. Okay, I need to record this in a file which I will call it as tax. Okay, it will be recorded. Alright, okay, no required. Not much. So, we'll have one file which we call it as the data of sales need to be recorded in one location. We call it as accounts. Then tax file. It is required for billing right file. Another one, it may be required for the sales file also. So one data goes to another. Tomorrow you want to add one more, no problem, stock. One parent can have any number of children, but a child can have only one parent. That is why connection, right, provide. One to many. So like that many. What are the database I can get here? One I call text database, another one image database, another one I call it operational database. Because what if we said about operational? One database to be accessed by many people simultaneously, we call it operational. Another one also information warehouse. That is, all the data we will collect it and store it at one location. Okay, now what is the example right for this? Now we can consider. Look here, I provide selling right only Sony TV. Okay, selling only Sony TV, we said 1 to 1. Here right I specify sell all products of Sony. Sell all products of Sony. Now what are the things? You can sell Sony camera, Sony mobile, Sony television, Sony laptop. Tomorrow they launch Sony suicide machine. That also you can sell. Nothing. One finger you need to keep. Electric shock will occur. You die. That we call it Sony, right, machine. So 1 to 1, 1 to many. Okay. Take down. Then we'll go to many to 1 and many to many. The total question you call record relationship. In my material, it will be there in page number 19. Many to 1, many activities go to one objective of solving, right, the problem. Okay. So look here. Many to many, you need to draw like this. Ulta of 1 to 1, that you call it as many to 1, like this. Now, this person is a minister. He is a minister. Now, how can he become a minister? So, definitely, he need to belong to one party. With the party people, he talks always in informal. Okay? And communication will be oral. And he belongs to one department. He may be home minister or finance or no minister something. Now with that people, he need to talk only official communication, which will be always only in written communication. Okay. And he becomes, right, the minister because elected as MLA. Now for the constituency people, he is a representative. With that, he will talk to them in an informal way, but it will be written communication. So the same, all the three people report to one authority, that you call him as the minister. Now what are the database you will get? The database here you will be getting is, one is the text database, another one image database. One is text, another one we call it as image database. Third one will be getting is management database. What did we said about management? Management will get data from various database, and external also we get data from all this one. Another one, this comes under a concept even distributed. What did we said about distributed? Physically separate, logically one. Okay. Now what is the example for this? Selling any company TV. Only TV we sell, but we'll sell any company, right, TV will be sold. This, right, we call many to one. Many to many, you see. Many to many, first it will have always 1 to 1. First it will have always 1 to 1. 1 to 1, right, will be there. Now, what is this one will take? One is student 1, student 2, student 3. Now, institute like ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants, right, India. Another one, right, you may have Institute of Cost and Company Secretary, India. So, ICAI, ICMI, okay, and then ICSI. First student do CA, second one do CWA, third one CS. Life was happy. Suddenly, what happened? Crackism develops. Why don't we do CWA also? So now one student, many institutes. CS student thing. When he is doing, why not me? So CS. He will be doing CS. Anyhow, we are plunged into the ocean. Why not another more? CWA. Now the first student also does CA. Best student CWA. One institute, one student. Okay, another student you see CA, CWA, CS. All this over. Why not we do BCom also? This we call many to many. What is the example? Saravana stores. Sell any company product. Sell any, right? Sell any company products. So they don't have which product to be sold, which not to be, right, so selling. Even possible sell ganja also. Sell any product. Okay, sell any product from any location. Many to many. That we call it as the time or die. What are the database? You can get it for many to many. Since it has all, write it, you will be getting time or die. Text database, management, end user, and then operational distributed information warehouse, XML. Remember, any order you can write, not a question. Okay, any order can be provided. No one will be questioning what order right you are considering. Okay, using this relationships, only we can go to the next one called database models. Now, what are the models we have is hierarchical, network, relational, and fourth one we call it as the object oriented model. Okay, now this when you consider hierarchical will have one to one, one to many. Network and RDBMS will have many to many. When you say many to many, it has automatically one to many to one, and many to many. All are available. Take down this. Time or die. Text, image, management, end user, operational, distributed, information warehouse, and external. Now today technology, when you talk about database, networks, SQL, this is a technology. All data originate from single source, database. From anywhere you want to access network, and people should not be allowed to access all the data what they require. Okay, only what is allowed. People may require many things. I don't. Now you are buying newspaper. Will you read all the newspaper contents?